Hey guys, my name is SickabyOT1, and welcome back to Pokemon Moon, where we're still in the middle of Route 12. I have done no further progress on this just because of the way the last episode ended. We have a Mudsdale that we can use to ride across those parts. Secluded Shore, huh? Anything we can find here? Probably some fishing Pokemon, but nothing too... Eh? It's only Slowpoke. Normally this would be the kind of thing you'd trigger a cutscene by just encountering. What's this cop here doing? In those berries. Yeah, I figured there wasn't a Crabrawler in there. Saw the Crabominable episode of the anime yesterday. Really, it was... It checked quite a few ice types off the list, and it was about, like, sled jumping. You can look what you can't touch. Or, actually, you can touch, but you can't catch. All the Slowpoke on the beach are managed and protected by the Alola region. Okay, I can respect that. Got a swimmer here. We can even do some surfing. Got a couple trainers to contend with, but I want to explore first. Who do I have out in front? I know Lindsay. I don't have... No, I'm not doing a quick link. I don't have anyone near me. Okay, Dallas, bad idea. Also, you're at a high level anyway, so yeah, Jill, let's get some training on you, if we can help it. Not really any islands here, so maybe there's not really much of a reason to be doing this, but... forget it. Finneon. I always had a bit of an affinity for Finneon just because, oh, it's so plain and so... It is cute. I always think, like... This feels like it's probably a forgotten Pokemon, so somebody has to love it, so that someone might as well be me. Lumineon is also nice, but Finneon, just cute. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. Well, that one's a higher level anyway. Very much on the voice cracks. I don't like that I have voice cracks sometimes, but... Oh, Lindsay grew to level 36, cool. Oh, no. It's like, Lindsay tried to learn Water Pulse. No, fire types can't learn Water Pulse. I'm sure there's one out there. Maybe Volcanion can. You're level 30, so you're more attractive for me to catch anyway. That should be good enough. Okay. Okay, we're gonna keep doing this. Please don't. Please fail. Please fail. Please fail. Thank you. Help did not appear. Your gods have left you. Lure Ball. Well, I haven't caught it with a rod, so I'm not gonna take that chance. Dive balls, yeah. There's no diving underwater in this game, so I think this mostly just applies to Pokemon you find on the sea, not necessarily Pokemon you go underwater for. That's only in Gens 3 and 5. And I mean, because of the Hoenn of it all, of course that would also mean Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Finneon, you're a cute little fishy. I didn't even remember that you were on here. Do I want to give Finneon a nick? Nah. You're not quite nickname worthy. I do like you, and I think you're cute, but I don't think you're quite nickname worthy, if you feel me. Those are only for the special Pokemon. Also, I'm not gonna be... I'm sure you've never seen a Pokemon playthrough where somebody has used Finneon, or Lumineon, I guess, on their main team, and that's not about to change with me. That's not about to change in this one. I mean, I already have a water type, after all. My starter. I already have that. I do feel like I could have used Lurantis on my team if I really felt like... Oh, the special ways went away. Okay, there's not really anything out in the sea. That's just to catch Pokemon if you really want to. Alright, let's take care of the trainers here, and then I'll be on my merry way. The swimmers. Come here, let's do something good with our Pokemon. You're barely wearing clothes, so maybe you should not be saying that to a child. She had an Alola Mola, and because that is a high XP yield, she'll grow to level 36. You did a good job out there, Sarah. No, the trainer's name was Sarah. You are Jill. Sorry about that. And since you had to use Pluck quite a few times for that, I'm going to swap you out for... Scooter. Why not? Well, Scooter would be at a disadvantage because of the water of it all, but... huh? How did you not see me? Okay, whatever. I guess you just don't have the best eyesight. I can relate. Sometimes I say to myself, I need glasses, and I already wear glasses. Whiscash, huh? I don't think we've seen this yet, so yeah, Whiscash. Water ground type. Generation 3, you know it. Also, this thing is going to resist most of what we can do, but it's a lower level, so maybe we can hack it. Yeah, oh, there was a crit. Aqua Tail, can we tank those? Barely. Let's give it a howl. I'm gonna take a chance at this. If oh. Are you holding a Chesto Berry, maybe? I don't know. Okay, well... Bite. You're still fast asleep. Snore? Uh-oh. Why am I worried about that? I resist snore. It's an interesting strat you have on your Whiscash there. Snore. Okay. Sleep talk. Sandygast? Yeah, can I even do it? Well, yeah, Bite is super effective against this. It's a ghost. We haven't encountered this yet? Really? Okay, yeah, this is a ghost type. A ghost and ground type. Not the only one of its kind, but still a funny design. Also, Palo-Sand. There's a memorable episode of the anime where Ash gets trapped in a Palo-Sand. A giant Palo-Sand. Yeah, it's crazy. I think this is gonna one-shot, though. Yeah, we had nothing to worry about. Well, we did have something to worry about there, but... you didn't even get that much XP for your effort, but... You know what? I'm proud of you still. You got wet, yeah. Have we even had to contend with a wet Pokemon before? And we got this Porygon-themed hairdryer. I think that's funny. I think that's really funny. I don't think we've pampered you much as a Lycanroc, so there you go. There you go, Lycanroc. There you go. Like, the deeper into this, I get... Sorry for bumping the table. The deeper into this I get, the more I think, maybe even after I catch what I consider to be my final team member, I should still keep Scooter on the roster. It might be helpful. Like, when I played Legends ZA, I had like 10 Pokemon on my team that I kept in rotation. And I think that's something I might want to do for later Pokemon game playthroughs, considering the EXP share. Like, if you're complaining about the EXP share, like, making you over-leveled, that's how you circumvent it, by swapping your team out more often. You might have a lot more fun that way, too. Honestly. Megan! I heard the news from Sophocles. I would have been just here. You helped him out by testing Dakine, yeah? The totem calling Pokemon or whatever? Is that what it was called? I guess I was test subject number 2, but I managed to get through the trial. Maybe even managed to get a bit stronger, huh? Hey, Megan, I want you to take this. Next potion, thank you. Yeah, I'll take it. You only have one volume, don't you? Haven't you ever heard the expression that silence is golden? Hello, Gladian. Can I be healed before I get into any... Gah, he's back! Listen, Team Skull is looking for a Pokemon called Cosmog. Do you two know anything? What? Not that we'd tell you! So you do know something. Look, Cosmog isn't even a strong Pokemon, but it has the potential to summon a Pokemon so terrifyingly strong that you don't even know. If something like that happened, it would be a disaster for Alola. A disaster? Like, a real disaster? Then what are we supposed to do about it? Protect it. If you do know where Cosmog is, or you do find anything about it, just keep it safe. I know I might be working for Team Skull right now, so you may not trust me or care, but I'm going to tell you this just once. You have to protect Cosmog, no matter what. Yeah, that was the plan. Don't worry, that was the plan. I still don't even understand how Team Skull found out about Cosmog in the first place. What do you mean? No matter what? You're just gonna leave us hanging? Uh-huh, sure. Megan, If they're really looking for Cosmog, then is Lily gonna be okay? I don't really get what's going on, but we've just got to keep both of them safe, right? Then I know what I'm gonna do. Take on my next trial so I can get even stronger. I'm gonna complete my island challenge, and I'm gonna get Tapu Koko to recognize my strength. Then I'm gonna be the next island kahuna. Yeah, good luck. I want to make sure more and more people can have fun battling to see who wins or loses. Megan, let's both try to become real champions. That's the plan. Can I get healed, please? Is there a Pokemon Center here? Or at the very least, can I fly here? I don't know. Maybe that's... This feels like a rest stop area, I guess. I just don't have any Pokemon Center that I can go to. Team Skull guy here. Oh. Wasn't really looking for this, but I'm glad to get another one of these. There's no tall grass here. This is a little beach area. Moonstone, if you want to evolve your Clefable. Or Jigglypuff. I don't know, I can say that stupidly. Do you have anything for me? No. You're just flavor text. Yeah, flavor text in an RPG after all. Guard spec. I think that prevents critical hits. Not exciting. I can't go that way yet. I don't think Cynthia's gonna be in one of these houses. I don't think Cynthia's even in this game. Huh? Pokemon on the next Pokemon on the next guest room is waiting for his trainer forever. I found a side quest. Maybe I found a side quest. Stuff. Aww. You've been waiting for your trainer? Aw, they could have at least left the TV on for you. In the times where I visited Christi, when we are out and about and we have to leave her dog Scooter at home, she will often leave the TV on. I think usually Family Matters or Steven Universe are what she leaves on for him. Okay. More Team Skull guys? I'm out of here. Yeah. I guess I can fight you? But I am more interested in getting Tapu Bulu. I guess Tapu Bulu is the guy of this island. Like, why isn't there a Pokemon Center here? You know what? Let me check first. Can I just fly directly to this route? No, huh? Oh, that's... Oh, there's one over there. So, if they are gonna force me into a battle, I'm guessing they're gonna heal me ahead of time. So, I'm not gonna be too worried. Okay. Yeah. Tapu Village, huh? Alright, puppy, you help me find things. No things to find. Okay. Who am I meeting with? I'm meeting with Hao. Okay. How's it going, Hao? Hi, how are ya? Phew, look, Megan. Seems like we're almost at the Aether House where the captain is supposed to be, huh? Hey, look, construction workers. This must be what Kukui was talking about. So they're really making a Pokemon League up on Mount Lanakila. That's where the last episode I saw took place, on Lanakila, the Ice Island. Ice Island? Not quite. Ice Mountain. The professor told me that Pokemon Leagues in other regions have 4 crazy strong trainers in them that they call the Elite Four. Yep. The Elite Four and our Island Kahunas. I wonder which ones are stronger. Definitely the Elite Fours. I can't wait to find out. Definitely the Elite Fours. Don't worry, this game still has that. Really, I think the only mainline Pokemon game, like the traditional generation game. I'm not counting Legends, I'm not counting Colosseum. All of them have an Elite Four, with the exception of Sword and Shield. I actually remember getting to the end of Shield and being a little blindsided that instead of an Elite Four, you do like a tournament thing. It was a bit easy in that aspect. At least I brought it back for Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet has, like, the scrappiest, it has, like, the scrappiest Elite Four imaginable. But endearing, I think. Like, you have Rika. Whenever, like, I know some people who really love Rika. You have a literal child in Poppy. Like, how did you become an Elite Four at the age of 6? I'm assuming she's like 6 years old. You have someone who also is a gym leader. And Larry, people love Larry too. And then you have... What was the last guy? Shoot. Grosan? I think his name was? Or... He was like one of the teachers that you find, I think. He was I don't fight you, but I can fight the other guy, I guess. Just doing a little exploring, I guess. If you can't see an entrance, you probably can't get into it. It's probably not really worth my salt to battle that skull member. I'm just trying to be explorative. Probably could have sniffed around a little while I was back there, but I guess not. So where do you want me to go next? You want me to go up there? Okay, I can do that. But what's down here? Actually, I think that might be... Oh, black sand, right. That might be the trial site, so maybe I don't want to go there just yet. Or maybe they won't even let me go there. But you know me, I like to snoop around. Snooping as usual, Ice Cheese. That is so old. That is so old. Give me that Zygarde cube. Give me that Zygarde cube, come on. Huh? That guy? Oh. Do I even have any business here yet? Or is this just the way to the... Okay, I can jump off like that. Yeah. Oh, hello, Murkrow. Hello, Murkrow. Yeah, this is a trial site. Are you a trainer? Yeah, you're a trainer. You're a trainer. I startled you, didn't I? I like that little musical sting where it's like, oh! Where did you come from? And where did you go? I don't know. Collector Kawika. That sounds like a Japanese name. Togedemaru, huh? I think we ought to show this since we... Was Togedemaru in the trial? I don't think it was, actually. So, yeah. Yeah, Oh, I thought I still had Scooter out in the front. You're a steel type, so you're gonna resist a lot of what I can do to you. Use discharge, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. I can play ball. I can play ball with you. You're not really defensive anyway. Iron Ball. Oh. So yeah, physical attacks are gonna hurt. I've only got physical attacks, so I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Oh well. O-L-O-L, L-O-L-O-L, L-O-L. We're tough, we can take it. We can take it! We got this, we got this, we got this. Any interesting Pokemon that I can find here? It's all water types. It's Wishy-Washy, Bruxish. I mean, we've encountered Wishy-Washy. That was a... Oh. Okay, so... You can float above the ground and eliminate your ground weakness. Or steel type, so that doesn't give you no weakness. I think that Pokemon Champions recently revealed that Mega Electros gets levitate just like regular Electros. So yeah. Gabite, huh? I'm not suicidal to leave you to contend with a Gabite. Ariel, I'm putting you up to bat. Gible, Gabite, and Garchomp. A Cynthia Classic. And Christi really likes dragon types, so yeah. Sparkling Aria, I think we got this. Plus I have the rain advantage. I don't even think I have to use... Yeah, I one-shot and I didn't even use a fairy-type move. Let's do some pampering. Yeah, we can do that. You look like I just bent your favorite Pokemon card. You're wet. Okay. Why is Tyranitar the comb? I don't really understand that. Anyway. Probably could have given you a different one. I like to color coordinate them, you know. As I have made apparent. Pet the bug bus. Pet the bug bus. Anyway, nope, nobody else needs to be pampered. Whatever. Whatever. Now who else should I be training? Now who else? Dallas? No. In the rain, I don't feel comfortable having Lindsay work for it. So, Jill, you're gonna be it. I do like that I have a fully evolved Salazzle now. Alright, Black Sand. I think you can even... Well, there is something out in the sea, so I should probably take a look for that once I get this fisherman done. Gyarados. Normally I would swap to my electric user in a heartbeat to take care of Gyarados, but I'm not going to do that now. What I am going to do is try to fight you in a fun way. You're going to use Twister, huh? Well, I'm going to use Confide. Twister didn't even do anything. Barely anything. Also, this guy had a Feebas. I didn't think that was really important to share. And he used Splash. Feebas! I am taking an interest in lately because... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot! I'm taking an interest in... Okay, Jill, you're gonna be a bit of a sacrificial lamb. I'm sorry. Are you using Dragon Tail now? Ice Fang? No. Yeah, Jill was the exact wrong Pokemon to use here. Anyway. I'm taking an interest in Feebas lately because in the manga for the Ruby and Sapphire chapter, one of the main characters, Ruby, gets a Feebas at one point. Oh, I might actually be in trouble here. No, or, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. I will be fine. He gets a Feebas, and the thing about Ruby in this is that he doesn't want to be a Pokemon trainer, even though he is shown to be good at it when he does need to fight. He wants to be in the contest circuit. So he uses Feebas as his beauty contestant throughout his contests, at least the ones that I have seen so far. And I think he does that just to give himself a challenge because he does admit Feebas, this is kind of an ugly Pokemon. He also is aware of Milotic, but he doesn't know that Feebas evolves into it, at least as far as I have seen. And it's a funny interpretation, Feebas, Ruby, actually. It's funny that Ruby is like that, and Sapphire, his rival, wants to conquer all of the gyms. It's funny that that's Shadow Ball! Am I even gonna be able to use this? I'm gonna quick see if anyone can... Okay, you know what? I think I am going to teach you Shadow Ball. I know that you're not a special attacker, but Jill is not really a physical attacker either. So I think it's fine. It's good to have options, and also it has the possibility of lowering special defense. I pretty much on any team I have in Gen 2 on, I make sure to have Shadow Ball on my roster because it's like the Ghost-type move to me. Like the most reliable, high damage, 100% accuracy, all that jazz. Anyway, as I was gonna say, it's interesting that Sapphire in the manga is interested in conquering all the gym leaders. I think that's her title, even, the Conqueror. But her counterpart in the anime, May, one of Ash's travel companions, doesn't want to fight in gyms. She wants to do contests. Although the contests in the anime have a battling component anyway. It's not strictly about bringing health down to 0. I think it's, like, just looking good while battling. I don't know. Something like that. Can I find anything interesting here in Tapu Village that, in the grass here? I'm going to a lot of different places in this episode. I am. So, I'm swapping through this a lot. This is the first opportunity that you can find Alolan Vulpix and Alolan Sandshrew. And also Absol and Snorunt. I think we have it. Snorunt and Absol are both old Pokemon, and they don't really have any new tricks. At least, not now. By now, we've had Mega Absol and we've had Mega Glalie. Not yet Mega Frostlass, that wouldn't be until Legends ZA. But, Sandshrew and Vulpix are Moon and Sun exclusives, respectively. I love Alolan Vulpix and Alolan Ninetales. They're Ice and Fairy types. Well, I think Vulpix is just an Ice type. If I were playing Sun, Alolan Ninetales would be on my team. Its counterpart, Alolan Sandshrew, on the other hand, is a an ice type, and I think when it's fully evolved as a Sand Slash, it is an ice and steel type. I don't remember if the first one is also steel. It might be, it might not be. I'm not using Alolan Sand Slash. That is not my final team member. But that is a version exclusive dealie, and it's... yeah. Or can I catch it? Yeah, no, I can catch it here, because I remember on that Sun file I had, and haven't finished yet, that I am using Vulpix on my team, and I think Ninetales... I don't have a Pelipper yet, and I should have a Pelipper. You know why I should have a Pelipper? In honor of Jeffrey. Not because they used... They were heavily associated with Pelipper, but all their videos are taken off. They've kind of fallen off the map. But back when they did make videos, they did this fancy Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team Let's Play that was like fully voice acted, and I was a part of that, and I played Pelipper. I think I've mentioned this in the Poke Park videos. I'm a bit sad that's lost media. I was in that. Many people were in that. A lot of people I don't know. Some people I do know. I miss doing voice acting for them, because I actually had voice acting in quite a few of their projects. And if I remember correctly, I kind of voiced Pelipper like this. Yo, amigo. I'm going to service you. Pelipper. Pelipper, I'm here to deliver your mail. I don't know. I don't think they gave me much instruction on how to voice Pelipper. I just kind of came up with that on my own just from the looks. And I guess it is kind of similar to how its cry is in the anime. Because of that, I feel like I do owe you a nickname. It's not going to be an anime voice actor this time. In honor of our friend, as far as I'm aware, they are still alive. They just don't use the internet that much anymore. You're going to be named Midnight. And it's a bit of a roundabout tribute. I know it is, but you know what? It's an important Pokemon in a way to me, so it had to have a name, and it had to have a name that actually referenced why it's kind of a special Pokemon to me. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can find Sandshrew.
7 minutes.
Okay, I finally found a Sandshrew. Like, 10% encounter rate. Like, I get that, but also, I was exclusively finding Pelipper and Raticate, which are 30% encounters. Of course, Gumshoe's more often if you're playing during the day. I'm playing at night. By this game's clock. This is actually like a 12:42 recording. You should be able to survive a Dragon Rage. Yeah, you're fine. Okay. So I found one of those. It's a 10% encounter rate. So is Absol. I never encountered an Absol, and I never even encountered what the 20% encounter is, which is Snorunt. Like, what the hell, game? Are these percentages on Bulbapedia a lie? Why is my voice cracking a lot? Probably because I'm on hormones, and that's might happen as a result of hormones. It might not. I don't know. Is it I don't know. There's definitely side effects. Whatever. I wish that my hormones changed my voice. But whatever. Yeah. Sandshrew, not gonna be my team. Sandslash. Ice, Steel type. I think the pre-evolved form might just be Ice, though. We finally caught you. At least. Vulpix! At least Alolan Vulpix is a special Pokemon, I think. I have a plush of it. In the anime, it was the... Okay, this is already a Steel type. In the anime, this was Lily's first Pokemon. It's the first... Well, not Sandshrew. Vulpix was. It was her first Pokemon, because her thing at the beginning was she's scared to touch Pokemon because of a traumatic event from when she was little. And then Vulpix hatches, and she gets over her fear. And of course, Vulpix being a teddy bear, well, not literally, just being nice and sweet, it's the perfect Pokemon for Lily, and she gets over her fear. She goes through a lot of growth. I may not love the voice and again, no hate to the voice actress, of course. I think she still did a good job. It's just that I can't really imitate it that well, and I do like the interpretation that's in Pokemon Evolutions more from Amelie. I've mentioned that repeatedly. I know. But, you know, still like that. Like, watching the Alola anime side by side with the older animes, the Hoenn one, they definitely became more willing to experiment with their formulas, like the story formulas and whatnot, and that's something that I definitely appreciate. Route 15, we're hitting a lot of routes this time. Maybe I can save exploration, unless there's some cool Pokemon that I can find here. Unless there's a cool Pokemon that I can find here. Route 15... I wouldn't call it north of that area, but I guess, you know, there's nothing really interesting here. It's all old Pokemon. There might be a Zygarde cube somewhere, though. You know what? There isn't much to this route, so I might as well get everything there is here. I'm probably gonna skip this battle. Alola? Yeah. Yuki. Trainer Yuki. Your name literally means snow. That if you have a Sandshrew and a Vulpix, then that's actually kind of clever. I know Japanese... I shouldn't say I know Japanese. That's misleading. I'm studying it. No, I don't want to actually do that. I was just wiping like a bead of water off of my touch screen. That's really all I was doing. That's gonna one-shot you. Yeah, Yuki in Japanese, that means snow. So if you have a Vulpix, I think that's gonna be really clever. Aeroac. Oh. Never mind. Like, come on. That would have been such nice theming if your name was Yuki, which means snow, and you were an ice-type trainer. That would have been so cool. Maybe... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I am not careful sometimes. Don't ask me to do a Nuzlocke. I won't do it. Dallas hasn't gotten any action this episode, so let's do that. This is gonna be a long episode. Well, a lot of it was searching for that damn Sandshrew, so I'm not gonna worry too much. Check my phone, seeing if I can pick up my order of half-price books yet. Says it got delivered, I just haven't gotten an email from them saying, hey, you can pick it up. Okay. Nice. I don't have time to explore all this. Not even a little. So, let's just end the episode here, actually. I was tempted to go inside and do that, but I'm like, this is a good length episode. We kind of just futzed around. We explored. That's fine. That's what it's all about. I'll progress the story later. So, take care.